I just don't know what to call it. Yo, let's dive straight into the next flick, which is from the back of the Musty, and it's the Tornado Musty, also known as the Breezy flick. And this flick was popularized by Breezy, and for mileage, based on the ground-based flicking version. Again, kind of like the Musty version, you can do this in the air. I'm actually going to put this at an F tier. And the reason for this is it's very difficult to learn for a lot of people. You don't usually learn until you got advanced mechanics. And you don't have a lot of situations where you can use it unless, again, the goalie's stuck in the net. So let's break this move down. We would use this flick purely for when we get space to be proactive. I think it's impossible to use this flick reactively as it takes way too long to pull off. Using the Breezy or the delayed version against the goalkeeper sat in there is so powerful. It's extremely hard to read and it can absolutely fly into the net. This is a complicated move, so I think it's a good idea to break it down without the ball. And the first thing we need to do is a tornado spin, which is performed by turning your car in one direction and holding air roll in the other direction. So if you turn in left, you would air roll right. And this is called a tornado spin. And you only want a tornado spin until the nose of your car is facing up. As soon as that happens, release air roll, but do not release the direction you would turn in. Continue to hold this until your car's nose faces down and then perform a backflip, which if you do correctly, the car's nose will be pointing slightly backwards. So when you do the backflip, it will act as a Musty flick and propel you forward under the ball. So once we have our nose facing down and we do a backflip, that is the mechanics of the Breezy. So let's add the ball. Now, I spoke to Ark about this and he supplied most of the footage used throughout this video. His links are below. Big thank you to Ark. He told me he actually prefers the ball towards the front of the car, between where we had it last week for the forward Musty and the rotation Musty, like right in the middle of the two. Now, ideally, the ball is on the center line, but you can have it slightly off to the side as it comes down to how much you boost in certain spots to get around the ball. But from there, match the ball and car speed, jump. Remember, like last week, hold jump button for the first bit. Don't boost straight away, else you'll push yourself forward ahead of the ball. And usually people tend to boost when their nose is pointing upwards. That's when they start incorporating bits of boost. However, there's no exact science to this. I spoke to Ark about it and he said because he's practiced so much, he generally knows when to boost now. So this takes a bit of feel, but people tend to boost once they let go of air roll to sort of start pushing their car around and get the distance they need. But again, this will require practice. And once you're in the flicking position, do a backflip. Boom. Now, we do have a second version, a delayed version. And again, it's just like last week. When you do the Musty, you want to push up real quickly on the joystick and then release it. However, this actually has two purposes. Not only does this make the Breezy deceptive, it also, and I never even considered this, but this is Ark dropping knowledge. Basically, what he said, in situations where you've pushed the ball slightly too far away, you can delay your Musty, which propels your car forward without actually doing the flick. Therefore, you can close the gap and then release it, and it will then do the flick, which will make the Breezy land. And there we have it. A huge thank you to Ark for the help with this one. As I said, links are below in the description for Ark. Check him out. And huge thank you to you guys for watching. Have a nice life. Look after yourself and peace out. Peace.